got a lengthy playoff run ahead, and the Super Bowl is still very much in the foreground. But as far as beyond the Super Bowl, I love the NFL draft. I've covered the NFL draft. I've been there. You guys have covered the NFL draft. We know how amazing of a night it is for football. So I'm going to put you on the spot. Give me a position that you feel the Buccaneers really need to focus on in the upcoming draft, infusing youth into a particular position. And I believe the Buccaneers, they're picking 19th, correct?
Yes.
Who'd like to go first?
I'll go.
Go ahead.
I'll go.
I have to cough, so you go ahead.
Okay. You get it together over there. I'm going to say offensive line. I feel like you can never go wrong with that. And just based on how many injuries they had this season, and granted, guys will get healthy and whoever comes back, but offensive line, they hit a home run with Tristan Wirfs a couple years ago. So that's what I'm going to say. Let's stock up the offensive line for the protection for Tom Brady.
Protect.
I like it. I like it. I'm not sure who's available around those picks, to be honest. Right. But there's any first round pick is a guy you expect to get on the field. So even though they went defensive lineman last year they pushed back to pick one of round 2, but it's a first rounder, Logan Hall. I think pass rush. And I think maybe in the form of an outside linebacker. That's probably the way I would go, just based on the fact that you may not have Carl Nassib back. You got Tryon Shrianka on one side, Shaq Barrett on the other side, who's not proven yet because we don't know how good his Achilles is going to be when he comes back. Let's hope it's great. And then you can just tuck a guy behind him like you did Tryon Shrianka behind JPP for a year. But the pass rush has got to get to the quarterback better. And Todd Bowles even talked about it yesterday. We got to get to the quarterback more. It's got to be the outside guys. So shore it up, the pass rush. That's what I go with.
What do you think, Karen?
Sounds great.
I'm looking here at some mock drafts just for fun to see what the analysts are having the Buccaneers pick, like what position. And I'm just going to highlight a couple of those mock drafts here. So CBS Sports has the Buccaneers picking at 19. Broderick Jones, offensive tackle out of Georgia, a 6'4" sophomore.
Score one for Karen Loftus.
Lineman.
We'll take it.
Wow.
Okay. Let's see here. The Athletic has the Buccaneers picking linebacker Drew Sanders out of Arkansas, and they're noting that Levante David's future in Tampa Bay is uncertain, so shoring up the linebacker position.
See, that's an inside linebacker. That's not a pass rush.
Correct.
So that's two different roles. I'm 0 for 2 on your mock drafts, by the way. After those, with my outside linebacker pick.
I like that. That was maybe what I was going to say.
And then I love this. So out of sporting news,
trade up.
The Buccaneers are picking at 19, but picking one of the more exciting players in football at wide receiver from LSU, Keyshawn I think it's Butte?
Yeah.
Out of LSU, who I know is one of the more exciting players. And if you're getting a wide receiver out of LSU, you're thinking about, oh my God, like it's
Justin Jefferson.
The next Odell, the next Justin Jefferson, the next Jamar Chase. I mean, so look, many, many more weeks to go for the Buccaneers. Their entire scouting department, a lot to process here, but really it all revolves around Brady, his decision, and the future of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers franchise. I'd like to thank our Bucs insiders.